Illustrative!
We are back, and we bring to you guys a very, very special theme this month, don't we, Dan?
Absolutely. So as everybody knows, it's the 1st of September today.
Yep.
And that means Magic Christmas has launched on DAB, Tommy. Merry Christmas, Tommy.
Very well. Good luck trying to top our theme from last September, though, Dan.
Absolutely. Well, we're not going to. I've already concluded that. I concluded that in January. I'm like, no, we're not beating it.
I'm going to top it next September, though.
I look forward to that. But for now, we're in this September. It's wet. It's horrible. It's dark. Tommy's coming back early again. And that means that confused you, didn't it? Because we're late. That confused everybody.
See?
You're early. I'm late.
Yep.
And together we're... Right,
pregnant.
So
Moving
okay.
on.
Wow. You did not have to go full in, but you did.
I did.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Well, of course, we are on a new month. Tommy, why? Why? I know why. What is our new month?
Well, you should know, Dan, because you were the one who picked it. We are doing Series September, which is very, very different to what we're usually used to.
Different how?
Different how in that I can't physically write a review for a series on Letterboxd, for example. So the whole month are just going to be off-the-cuff reviews between us. But that gives me the freedom to more so pick series that I know that you've seen.
Interesting.
Which is exactly why I want to start with this one tonight.
Because we don't do series, do we?
No, this is...
So this is a completely...
It's not Tommy's series reviews, is it?
No. No, it's not.
You've really gone against type with this one, Dan.
It had to be done.
And that's why I thought, well, if we're going to be talking about series, let's talk about arguably my favourite cartoon series of all time. Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Nice.
Which I believe debuted in 1998 and went through all the way to... Yeah. It went all the way through. It went all the way through to 2009. So it went through like 11 years worth of series, and then it just had a film to finish it off, you know? And
which I've only just found out about, by the way.
You can find it on the internet, by the way. It's called Ed, Edd and Eddy Big Picture Show.
Okay.
And it's actually a series finale. It everything finishes, and all the characters go through the motions in it. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant film. But we are judging the series as a series at this point.
Of course, because that ultimately is what it is, right?
It is.
It's a series first before anything else.
It's a Canadian animated children's TV show that happens to appeal to 30-year-old men and over. Honestly, if you told my 10-year-old self that I'd be watching Ed, Edd and Eddy still when I was 30, I'd have believed you.
Of course you would.
You know, because how can you not? You know, it's just so funny. It's meme worthy, like the memes that have come out of this thing in modern day. But thematically, the film, the series really is about being an adolescent kid. You know, like remember those days? You know, when you used to play out with your friends during the school holidays, and you had that sense of freedom. Like, oh yeah, what are we gonna do today? You know, like what are we gonna do? We're gonna
back when it was all safe out there.
We're gonna go ride our bikes, or are we gonna just kick a can across the road? You know, like I mean, like it was all these things. But you follow these key three characters throughout it, Ed, Double D, and Eddie, who are very, very well fleshed out characters as well. And there's a lot of undermining stuff. Have you ever analysed what their home lives are like and why they're so dependent on each other?
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
For example, you have Ed, he's forced to live in his basement by his parents, and his parents dote on his younger spoiled sister, Sarah, whilst they neglect Ed.
God, I hated her.
I hate Sarah.
Oh, I hated her.
Yep. And then you have Double D, who communicates to his parents through sticky notes, which is kind of like a passive-aggressive way of, you know, control, isn't it? You know, like so his parents, like, they have that sense of control over Double D. And then you have Eddie, who is arguably the most complex character out of the three of them, because he do you know what? I'm going to compare it to another series that we'll watch very soon, but with Eddie, he's starved for attention.
Yeah.
And it all stems, I think, from the fact that, you know, he's got an older brother who bullies him. And, you know, and he wants that respect that his brother gets out of fear. but Eddie's not a nasty person enough to warrant that, you know.
Yeah.
And I
But he is greedy, though. He does that greed streak, which is interesting.
very greedy.
Because it's, as you say, very complex character in all of this.
Yep.
Because he just has all these different streaks
Yeah,
about him.
But when you watch the final film, there's a lot of tragedy that's unpacked in it as well, you know. And the reason I said I want to compare these characters to characters from another show that we watch. Very, very obscure. You're probably not going to see this coming in a review for the Ed, Edd and Eddy, but
Go on.
The In-Betweeners.
I did not, yeah.
When you think about it,
Of a comparison, that's wild.
Ed is Neil. He's always happy. He's the tallest of them, but he's an idiot, but he's a lovable idiot. Double D is Will. He's the smart one, the socially awkward one, the one who wants to be accepted, but you know he just the way he's wired just doesn't work that way. And then you have Eddie, who is Jay, in that he's the bullshitter. He's the one with the big mouth.
Yeah.
He's the one who wants to hang around with the cooler people, but doesn't qualify in that group.
Yep.
There's
Out of his own league.
Yeah, and I guess we're missing out on one for Simon from the In-Betweeners, but let's just say he's Kevin. But
Again, I didn't like him either.
no, Kevin and Sarah were the only two that hated them, but I love the character of Rolf.
Oh, I was waiting for Rolf and Rolf and the chicken.
Rolf
I just
and
think
the
of that every
chickens.
time. Can I do his voice still?
I am Rolf, son of a shepherd.
I used to do a really good impression of Rolf. I don't think I can anymore.
And his quotes were phenomenal. Like, I mean, there's one like when he's insulting someone, he goes, "Your garden is overgrown and your cucumbers are soft." You know, like things like that.
It's classic Cartoon Network though.
I was born to be wild, but the cage was too small. You know, things like that.
But again, and who can of course forget? I've forgotten his name, but is his buddy
Plank.
I can't remember his name. He's not important. Plank. It's all about Plank. That's made up for a lot of Halloween costumes.
Oh yeah,
People, it's really easy. You literally just get a bit of wood and just paint a smile on it.
I remember I saw a meme once where like it's got like Rolf, Naz, Sarah, Kevin, and Johnny, and Plank. Well, Johnny's holding Plank against like 6 superheroes, and someone commented, "But it's 5 against 6," and then someone else commented, "No, it ain't. Plank's there." You know, things like that. You know, because Plank is a character in it.
He's a character in it.
Yep, and you know, you got Jimmy, who's the effeminate, you know, one, and Kevin, who's the jock. Rolf, who's the immigrant. Naz, who's the dumb blonde.
Who's the little vulnerable boy that hangs around with Sarah? Sarah's really nice
That's
to.
Jimmy.
That is Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because Sarah's lovely to Jimmy, and then Ed, he's scared of her.
Yeah. Ed, it's funny because Ed doesn't know his own strength, and that's what's really funny about it, you know. Like, but I won't spoil how the film ends, but all I'll say is it ends with Ed proving that he's smarter than we think, Double D proving that he's braver than we think,
Yep.
and Eddie being more humble than we think.
And I think that's a really good compliment to the series that we've had from the very start. I mean, it's one of those shows which
it takes me back to wanting to be a 10-year-old again, playing out in the front garden with my neighbours, friends, and
Have you seen all of the episodes now? All of them?
Yeah. I mean, they did do a revamp, kind of. Do you remember, like, when we were in high school, they re-aired it? I don't know if you had Sky back then.
I didn't have it at that point, no.
But they brought out 3 series when we were very, very young, like in primary school.
The proper ones.
Proper ones. And then later on, about maybe 4 years later, they did another set of series where the Eds were in school. When all the kids go back to school. Because the summer holidays is over.
That I didn't see, yeah.
The first set of series is set during the summer holidays, as we found out.
Okay.
But then the first episode of the new series is them returning back to school. And you see them in a very different way. It was an interesting move to, you know, take these kids that we know and put them in the environment of school, which is also very, very difficult because there's no extra characters that ever appear.
Yes. It's
The
same characters,
It's like, what, 12 characters,
and that is it.
and they fill out the entire school. Because you have Ed, Eddie, Sarah, Jimmy, Rolf, Naz, Kevin, Johnny, Plank, and then you have the Kanker sisters.
Oh, I forgot about them.
So you have 13 characters in total.
God, they freaked me out.
14 including the finale because we finally meet Eddie's brother. But I'm not going to say anything more about that with the finale.
No, don't spoil it. I need to see that.
Yeah.
Now that I know it exists, I
Yeah.
need to see that.
But I am going to round it off, Dan. This is a 5-star show for me. It just makes me laugh. It's one of my favourite comedies of all time, comedy shows.
It is a great series as well. I mean, they don't make them like that no more.
But there's heart to it.
They don't. There's a lot of heart to it.
There's a lot of heart under that comedy, but the comedy is second to none. And like I do with films, I judge comedy films on how much they make me laugh. Well, I judge comedy series on how much they make me laugh.
But also, don't forget as well, what they've done really well with this, right? Because comedy often relies on some inappropriateness.
Yes.
This obviously doesn't because it's for kids. And I think they deserve another angle for that. That's not easy to do.
No.
And they did it really, really well with this series. So yeah, for me, I've not rewatched it like you have, and I absolutely need to. So,
One time I would love to just, like me and Steve, producer man Steve, we come round yours and we just watch a couple of episodes of Ed, Ed and Eddie. They're only 10 minutes long each. We could fit in how many?
well, I want to revoice them with us three, then watch them.
That would be amazing.
In fact, that one probably warrants getting some people, like some other people, round to watch it. I'm
Yeah.
talking about a big event.
Yeah, we can do that.
Of course, we can do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, I'm with you. 5 stars all the way. It can't be anything other.
Yep.
It physically can't. So
Yep. It's flawless. It's a great Canadian animated show, and what more can you want from it? You know, this is my SpongeBob, Dan.
yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it to you.
Yeah.
It's my SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It means it meant the world to me as a kid, and I still watch it as a grown up, like you do with SpongeBob. You know.
Well, it's only because it's on, but yeah.
No.
Well, anyway, thank you, Tommy. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you've got in series September because I did not expect you to take this angle.
Hitting the
I
ground
didn't
running.
see this coming.
Yep.
So I like it. I
Yep.
like where we're going.
Yep.
Finally,
Gonna be
you've
fun.
come through for me.
I would say still follow us on Letterboxd, but you won't be able to find any reviews for this month on Letterboxd, will they?
That's absolutely true. However, there are still some great movies that you can be reviewing on there and you can be reading about in the meantime. If you're new here, you've missed anything, it's still worth going on to Letterboxd to find out more.
Yeah.
And you can do that how?
You can go onto Letterboxd and find Larkins95 and Dan Moore Radio. Feel free to follow us, guys. You know the gist. But until then, I guess, Dan,
Adios.
care to close
yes.
off?
We are. Well, we are going to be back next week, of course.
Yep.
Continuing on with series September, and then we go into the last quarter of 2025. That's scary. With our oh so scary October, negative November, and Disney Christmas December. But I cannot wait, of course. And December marks a whole 12 months since I was last in a cinema.
Yes.
How's that for you for some stats?
Well, do you know, me and producer man Steve were talking about that the other day. In Christmas 2022, we went to go watch Batman Returns in the cinema because that was re-released. That's a Christmas film. In Christmas 2023, we went to go see Santa Claus the movie, not the Tim Allen one.
Yep.
Because that was re-released. And last year, we went to go watch Muppets Christmas Carol because it was re-released.
I don't think they're going to top it, man.
If Home Alone's re-released,
Well,
I'm there. Would you go see Home Alone?
of course you are. I probably wouldn't.
No?
No.
Elf? Is there any other Christmas film that would draw you in?
Probably not.
That's fair enough.
I mean, Muppets is already.
I mean,
it's
Muppets
at the
is top tier,
It's at
isn't
the
it?
top,
Obviously, but
you know.
yeah.
Thank you for making me a part of this.
Thank you for making me a part of this.
Oh, that's such a good impression.
Not as good as my Kermit though. There's magic in the air this year.
good.
There's magic in the air. The
That's
world's
good.
got a smile, you know, when people love and care.
Speaking of magic in the air, I'm going to retune your car so that you can drive to work with Christmas tunes on in the middle of September.
Well, as me and my family now know, Dan, you have already been tuning into the Christmas tunes, as we found out via your little video treat the other day. But hey, a whole other
It's
story.
on national radio, mate. You can get it in all over the country.
Very true.
Apart from just outside of Chelmsford over on the A12.
I imagine.
Black spot. You get nothing. But apart from that...
Sodom.
Anyway, you take care of yourselves. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube. And we will be back next week with another review from the series in series September.
Happy 1st of the month, guys. Take care.